Welcome back to Blockchain Pill. My name is Alex, and in this video, we'll see what's been happening inside the ICP ecosystem the previous week. And before we go into the news, I want to talk about, how it really feels right now inside the ICP community. People are fighting, everybody's angry, everybody's sad. I think we are as close to a bottom as possible. Everybody's expecting that we're going to continue to dump. Everybody thinks that we're going to go straight into a bear market and, everything is going to go down 90%. Usually, this is how a bottom feels like, people losing hope, people quitting crypto, people selling, their bags when they're down 75% plus or so. And I've been here for the past 4 years. I've been in the ICP ecosystem since 2021. I've seen the highs and the lows. And trust me when I tell you, this feels like a bottom right now. This is very similar to how the ecosystem was when we were just under $3 a couple of years ago in September 2023. And we saw how euphoric people were when ICP broke $20, and now we're seeing everybody, hating one another and attacking one another here at the bottom. In my opinion, we are going to move up from here, and just let's have a look at some of the messages that, people are posting. Somebody sent those to me, and I think that, it's worth reading. If, this particular person is suffering as much, at least we will be able to acknowledge his feelings so that they don't just go into the void and be forgotten. So, Peru here says, I've never suffered so much in my life. The pain has absorbed the desire. The pain has become the only thing that matters. I started staking ICP 3 years ago, working 8 hours a day until now. Only defeats of my beliefs. The pain is incomparable to physical pain, which is a crazy message, to post on social media. But, listen, this is what people usually post at the bottoms, not at the top, or not just before another move to the downside. ICP Heaven here is more optimistic. He says, looking at it objectively, maybe this is DFINITY and Dom's strategy of beating their time and making a stunning breakthrough when the time is right. Well, listen, the time is not right now, so for anything. So I tend to agree with this. The time right now is not the best. The entire crypto market, besides Ethereum and Solana and Bitcoin, is looking pretty bad. And here's the last person, even more optimistic. If ICP taps $4.50, he has his last $10,000 waiting to buy to bring him to over 7,500 ICP, which is a pretty good stack. So, the feelings are mixed, but hear me out. I think this is going to be the bottom. As long as we hold this support, which we have held, this far, I think the future looks bright, especially for the next couple of months when, I think we're going to see a blow off top on the altcoins already. And listen, this could be way worse. Like, we're still trading above the bear market lows, and this is not something that all of the crypto projects can say. Let's look at eGold here. eGold is trading below the bear market lows. So this was the bear market lows, $20, and it's trading at 14, and it was rejected here from the bear market lows. Like, if this was ICP, I cannot imagine what the community would be like right now in ICP if this was the case for us. So I think we're looking pretty good. Another thing that I want to mention is I am currently the 2nd ICP community member by Mindshare. I used to be the 5th in Bobby's video. Like, he brought this to my attention just a couple of weeks ago on August 12th. And now I am the 2nd. Balance has been restored. Currently the 2nd ICP community member by year-to-date Mindshare on cookie.fun. Thank you very much to everybody who watches those videos, engages with my posts, and so on and so forth. The support is real, and I really appreciate all of you watching this video. Moving on, let's see what's been happening inside the ICP ecosystem, because DFINITY is, heads down and working to making ICP great. In the previous episodes, I talked a lot about Bitcoin DeFi. And DFINITY is coming to aid the people building on Bitcoin who want to leverage ICP to make it faster, quicker, cheaper, so on and so forth. If you want to be like Odin, God of Runes, or Liquidify, or this other one, Omnity Network, find detailed case studies here on docs.bitcoindefi.dev. And listen, if you have a Bitcoin DeFi project, or if you're building on Bitcoin, you have to leverage ICP, and it's going to make your project so much better, faster, cheaper, more secure, and everything else in between. So definitely do that. ICP is once again proven to be the fastest blockchain, and we can say it's faster than Solana, BNB Chain, Tron, Base, and all the others. And the difference between ICP, Solana, and the rest is like massive, but this chart is actually wrong. ICP is way faster than that. So for example, if we go on dashboard.internetcomputer.org, the ETH equivalent transaction speed of ICP is 562,000 transactions per second. So they're purposely nerfing ICP down. Here, it's in fact way much faster than what this post says. So once again, ICP is the best tech in crypto, hands down. We've got some news from Caffeine AI. For the people who are not aware, Caffeine was present in Bali on August 23rd, 2025. They hosted a hackathon here, similar to the one they hosted in San Francisco when Caffeine AI launched. Let's have a look at the stats. So we enjoyed seeing you getting captivated by the experience pods. Thank you for sharing your feedback. We'll use it to make Caffeine even better. Judging the hackathon was hard because there were so many wonderful submissions, but 2 projects really stood out. So congratulations again to the creators of Waste Management System, which is a real-time waste coordination and sustainability insights project, and Master Alchemy, gamified chemistry learning through interactive discovery. So congratulations to the winners here. Let's see if we can see them here. Congratulations. I would say it's her and this gentleman here, I would say, are the winners because the other people are from DFINITY or the ICP hubs. And another exciting news from Caffeine. As of today, which was August 19th, everyone can access the Caffeine Master Chat. You're now able to interact with Caffeine and explore what it can do by asking it questions about its capabilities. You will still need an invite code to actually start building stuff, but you can talk to Caffeine AI and ask it and see, what's up. Maybe you can try to convince Caffeine AI to give you a code. I think that would be pretty dope, unless they hard-coded it not to actually give codes. But I didn't try, maybe it's worth a try. And Caffeine AI is marching towards general availability. Dominic Williams has unveiled a plan to get us there, and we had the roadmap in a previous episode. So that is Caffeine AI. It's the talk of the town. I've seen a lot of people building with Caffeine AI, some pretty crazy stuff. We have some R&D updates. What's the latest from the global R&D update? The roadmap with Sam Burrai, AI milestones, Internet Identity 2.0, governance, and more. Caffeine rollout with Kepler from alpha to general availability, app market and its creator economy, CNS testing with Barto's on-chain DNS alternative, Motoko component model demo, cross-language libraries, and a bunch of other stuff that you can see for yourself in this YouTube video that they actually post every single month. So check it out if you haven't already. It's a lengthier video, but I'm 100% sure it's worth the watch. And finally, I have a shout out to give to somebody who tagged me on his project. 1 million pixel Billboard is now featured in the ICP ecosystem page. I feel incredibly honored to be amongst such royalty, says Mr. Rob Towner here. And let's check out his project real quick. If you have an interesting project, always make sure to tag me. Maybe you will end up in an episode here. 1 million pixel Billboard, and it's verified, uses internet identity. So let's check it out. It is exactly what it sounds like. It's a blank page where you can draw pixels, and it's going to cost you 0.033 ICP per pixel, which is, and let's do the math real quick on that. It's 1 million pixels. Is that 1 million? This is 1 million times 0.033 ICP, 33,000 ICP times $5. It's going to be $165,000 to fill the whole thing. Do you think it's worth it? Let me know in the comment section below if you would like to have your logo or your anything drawn on this. So with that, I think we're done. And keep in mind, don't let the bears get to your head telling you, lower and lower targets, that we're going to go lower. We're going to go into a bear market. Listen, one thing that is not going to happen after a 3-year bear market is another bear market. Don't be scared. Don't let people get to your head. I think we are bottoming out right now on the ICP price. I'll keep you guys up to date. We'll get back to building with Caffeine, hopefully this week. And with that, we're done for this week. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.